Howdy, welcome back to SlydeBytes. Quick introduction to the channel here. This is a budget guitar and gear review channel. I provide my own equipment, and yeah, that's about all there is to it. So, again, thanks for coming back. Appreciate all of you keep checking out the channel. So, to dig right in here today on the topic, if you remember a while back, if you've been with the channel for a little bit, I did a video that was kind of like a primer or intro video to the Behringer pedal line, because I own several of them. And I really like the pedals for, you know, anywhere from 20 to 30 bucks, somewhere in there, sometimes a little more depending on what you're looking at. You can get some really awesome guitar pedals. And just not that long ago, in that video, I said I wanted to do a deeper dive in each pedal. But I wanted to use that video in and of itself. It's kind of the video was called a primer. And just, you know, not that long ago I did a video on the Behringer Ultra Metal, which is just one of my favorite pedals I've ever owned. Great pedal. Got for $17 at the demo. So, past summer, for, you know, roughly $25-ish, something like that, I was able to pick up a similar pedal. I bought after the Ultra Metal, and that's going to be what we're going to talk about today. And you just heard it. The pedal in question today is the Behringer, hold it right there, HM300 Heavy Metal pedal. It's a very different type of pedal. It's not what I expected. It's not a bad pedal. It definitely is a very unique sound to me. So, let's go ahead and dig into it. So first off, again, as you know, if you know anything about Behringer, plastic. This is going to be a plastic casing. Some people really are perturbed by that. If you're one of those people, I'm sorry. It is plastic, and you know, you do have these really annoying plastic pins to punch in if you want to change the battery. But these do run off of a 9-volt battery, or a 9-volt power supply, which is not provided, but there you go. Knobs are nice and tight. They're not going to roll around on you by accident. You're going to have to really intentionally move those. And it is this very hot pink, I call it very 80s pink color. So what's cool about this pedal is that it really is an homage to a lot of 80s tone. And I really think that it sounds like it. It's not the modern, tight, just in your face ultra, you know, metal pedal. It's not. That is a very modern sounding high gain pedal. This is a much more classic style. And then obviously pedals like this exist. You can use this kind of stuff in anything you want. But I really feel like this shines in more of a, you know, mid-rangey focused type of music. Which metal is often a fight with your mid-range, your middle tone. You're either living with it, trying to eliminate some of it, or trying to boost it. Metal guys, we're all over the place when we're trying to, you know, it's not so much we're at war with the mid-range, we're just trying to figure out how to best coexist with it. So the whole reason I bring up the whole mid-range thing is because if you look at this pedal's control layout, you're going to see on there, focus, you have your level, your low, your mid, and your distortion. There is no high frequency control on this pedal. You only have your level, low, mid, and distortion levels. Because this pedal is focusing on the lows and the mid-range, and the highs are just basically, they're kind of just leaving that for your amp and your guitar to kind of deal with. This is a pedal that, and just like the Ultra Metal has two mid frequency dials, this one is this is just another way of kind of accomplishing that idea of focusing on the mid range to get that tone shaping. That's where a lot of your tones can come from as a guitar player. Tonality wise, to me, this pedal is very similar to a fuzz. It's not, or even I think the term, forgive me if I say this, like bees in a jar or something like that. It's very, very abrasive and very in your face. I love this pedal with bass. They don't list that as one of its uses, but I use this with bass a lot. And you've probably heard that in other videos in the past. If you watch the channel for a while, you probably have heard it. But I really do like this with bass. But, you know, it's a guitar pedal. Most people who are buying this are not using it with bass, they're using it for the guitar. It's a really interesting pedal, and I figure let's go ahead and take a look at it this week. So, let's go ahead and plug her back in. As you can see right here, I've got the heavy metal set up, and we're going to have the camera pointing out so you can see me turning these knobs. Hopefully. So, here we go. Let's go ahead and play a little bit. Alright, let's go ahead and cut some of that low out, and let's just drop the mid a little bit. If I were going to use this pedal in general, I would probably have a setting more like this right here with the mid at roughly 1 or 2 o'clock and your low at roughly 10 o'clock. Let's go ahead and boost that and put them right in the middle. Drop our gain just to mid, just to see what it sounds like, and raise the level back up, so you know it's going to drop that. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop that back to where I said I would like it earlier. So right about here, this is a pretty, for me, a pretty nice little setting, something like that. Just a little bit more low. Now let's go ahead and turn on my DigiTech Bad Monkey and my Behringer 2-amp modeler pedal, and let's hear what my rig would normally sound like. So right now we got the Behringer 2-amp modeler, the Kramee noise gate, the DigiTech Bad Monkey is my boost, the heavy metal and the Lotkey analog delay. So let's hear what my rig would normally sound like. Basically, this is what I usually use, but with the ultra metal. So let's hear what this rig sounds like now. So, there you go. That is the Behringer heavy metal. So what did you think? I think with the setting right here, and I'll show that, I like that tone. I could live with that tone. I could honestly use that for a lot of things. I might adjust the low a little bit, some more fine tuning, tweaking with it. It's not, again, it's not the super modern, tight sounding gang pedal that the ultra metal is, but this is still a really cool pedal. But I think I got, you know, a decent little sample of tones there. It lets you hear kind of what I was talking about with the fuzziness of the pedal. It's definitely very mid-rangey. It's focused on that. That's why, you know, they don't even bother with the high control. It's all the lows and the mids on this pedal. That's what you're adjusting that. It's a very hot pedal. It's got a lot of heat behind it in that gain or the distortion, which, you know, I'm maxing out. I tried lowering it down to mid, and it changed. You know, it changed a little bit, but it's just a hot pedal. And it really is a callback to a lot of the 80s style distortion pedals. If you're going for that really in-your-face, you know, metal tone from like, you know, like I would say I call it like late 80s, early 90s, where things were starting to transition to what we would call the more modern metal, 2000s metal sound. I think this is kind of like in that era. It's just vicious. It's very mean, and I like that. So this might be free. This might just be exactly what you're looking for. If you're into that kind of music and that scene, I think this would be great. I've actually heard or read reviews with, you know, hard, like heavier punk styles liking this pedal too. That's kind of cool. And I can totally see that because it's a very in-your-face type of a pedal. Very neat. So again, I recommend it. I would buy it. I'd buy it again. Yeah, I've enjoyed using this pedal. It's versatile. And it does exactly what it's supposed to do. So, guys, thanks again so much for watching SlydeBytes. Set it back down here. Thanks again so much for watching SlydeBytes. I appreciate all of you that keep coming back and watching this channel and my blatherings. I will come back to you soon with more content. Please like and subscribe if you feel like I've earned it, because that's important to me. I gotta earn it from you. But it also really helps this channel grow, and I'm trying to grow the channel. Today's gear was the Kramee Focus VT. Is the VT211S and drop D, and we were running through the Acoustic Lead Series G120 amplifier. Again, thank you guys so much. I will talk to you later. Keep shredding, partners. Also, don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Twitter for more guitar playing content, original music, things like that, behind the scenes pictures. And check me out on the community page here on YouTube. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks again. Bye.